Hello people, this is Brandon. I'm sick today. So I thought I'd make a video, just to relieve my boredom. This is about a dream I had last night that was like crazy. Like so crazy you would jump off a cliff. Crazy. Okay, so my dream started out when the whole world was controlled by zombies, I guess you would call it. Now, don't ask me how I know this, because I don't know how I know this. Okay, so I walk in to this huge place. This place looks like a giant Kroger's. It's like Kroger's that never ends. That's how big it was. Huge. Like, yeah, it was a giant Kroger's. So I walk in, and I see all these people who are taking refuge in Wonder Kroger's, I'm gonna call it, and they're all like scared because there's zombies outside. And I walk in there, and there's this random chick that I don't even know who's like ecstatic to see me. She's like all jumping down and super happy. So I walk over to her, and she's all like, "Oh, Brandon, thank goodness you're alive!" Again, I don't know this chick, so I don't know what's going on. But apparently she can't walk, because she has like 2 broken legs or something and no crutches. So she asked me to carry her. So I carry her for a little while. Just walk around the store, all random places, up and down all the aisles, looking for something good to eat, because I'm starving. I don't know why I'm starving, I'm just starving. And that's when we see this huge woman. I mean, this woman was like a story tall, and was the gruesomest thing I've ever seen. She looked kind of like this. Good Lord! Yeah, so this woman was extremely ugly, big, and gruesome, except she didn't have horns on her head. Tail, I'm not sure, but no horns on her head, I'm positive. So usually, I'm not scared by big people, but this lady turns around, starts sniffing the air, and says, "I smell food." I'm like, holy crap. Crap. So I take off running. That little weirdo girl, still over my shoulder, I take off running. Like, I hide behind some kind of banana stand, and I just, like, knock it over and hide under it. Maybe she won't see me. But of course, we're dealing with a monster woman here, with, like, superhuman smell. So she sniffs me out, runs over, throws the banana stand off of me, gives me this death glare. Okay, now me, when I'm scared, I tend to make bad decisions that usually include making people mad. So of course, when she roars at my face, and I don't know why I did this because it's stupid, I say, "Wow, your breath smells as bad as you look." This makes her very, very angry. So of course she tries to pound me to the ground, probably wants to eat me, I'm just gonna guess. So yeah, she starts chasing me through Wonder Kroger's, and I still got this chick over my shoulder, who, I don't know, I think she's like high or something, is laughing the whole time, because this huge monster thing can't catch us. And we're running, we run down the cereal aisle. I don't know how I remember that. It was the cereal aisle. And the ground stopped shaking. So I figured the lady had stopped following us. Well, turn around, look at the lady. She's got an arrow in her neck. Yeah, okay. So I wonder how the heck that happened. Well, this guy jumps from the ceiling, or top of the, I don't know, he just comes out of nowhere, and just swoops down all dramatically, like. So he lands right in front of us. And this guy looks like a 40-year-old Robin Hood. I'm not kidding. This guy, he looks like the 40-year-old virgin in green tights. So in some weird, ye old English accent, I suppose, he comes up and says, "Ah, huzzah! I have saved the youth once more! Hooray for me!" Or something like that. I don't know. He was a weirdo. He looked kind of like this. So then he's like zoops away in a dash too. And where he went, he just left. So I continue walking, and I meet up with my mom. And I see my mom's boyfriend is in a bag of Fritos. So I'm like, "Mom, why is your boyfriend in a bag of Fritos?" And she's like, "Why is that girl in a bag of Tostitos?" So I look at the girl I've been carrying since this whole story started, and she's now in a bag of Tostitos, waving at me and eating chips. This girl was my age. How in the world did she fit in a bag of Tostitos? Seriously? What? So I decided to let her out, and I gave her the bag of Tostitos, because apparently she really liked Tostitos. And we see this clown guy. He's making balloon animals, and he makes one that looks like a mixture between an elephant, a giraffe, and some 3-headed lion thing. I'm not quite sure what it was. So I walk over to him, and he gives the giraffe headed elephant thing to me, and I'm like, okay, that sucked. Which makes him angry. Which is kind of weird, because I thought clowns were always supposed to be happy. But this was a bad clown. And I don't like clowns that much. They're a little creepy, dude. So he begins making rocket balloon animals that have like rockets on them or something. Launches them at me. They're like so fast because they've got rockets on them. They keep hitting me in the back. Feels like I'm getting Legos chucked at me. The girl in the bag, I don't know, I left her like a while ago with my mom. Put her in her car to shoot. Anyways, yeah, she's long gone. But yeah, this clown guy keeps shooting rocket animal, and I'm really getting tired of it. So I run over and I get some Lucky Charms. And apparently they got a new like marshmallow in there or something. But I got one that was shaped like a sword. So I threw it on the ground and yelled marshmallow power like Lucky does on that one commercial from a while ago. So it turns into a giant sword. I pick up the sword and I throw it at the clown. Well, he gets hit by the sword, goes through his red wig, and pins him to the wall. Doesn't kill him, he's just stuck there. So at this point, I'm getting pretty fed up with this Wonder Kroger's. So I find a motorcycle and ride out the door. A motorcycle in Kroger's? What? And I don't even care about the zombies. I'm just like riding down the road as fast as I possibly can. Zombies are chasing me out of everywhere. So I jump off the bike, jump into a lake, and begin to swim and swim and swim, because zombies can't swim or something. I don't know what compelled me to do that. But apparently there was a zombie fish in the water, and I saw it coming too. It's like had a huge mouth that was like the size of a 6-foot man, and you could like just like squash him right down, just like that, just like that. That's how it would go. So of course it's a dream, and before I get eaten by this huge window zombie fish, I wake up, and that concludes the end of my first crazy dream blog. Thank you, and have bad dreams until so you can tell me about them.